Hamlin is up and at him. His first words, he was like, "Did we win the game?" And that just is a great thing to hear. Like I said, all I wanted was them to wake up and be safe. Like I said, if they continued the game, cool. If they didn't, that's cool too. But everything has been marred, or just marred with a lot of disrespect and a lot of fake outrage. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. A lot of stuff has been hit with a lot of outrage. What's up, Mr. X? A lot of outrage and a lot of fake being upset. That everybody kind of went away from what was more important, which was a young man fighting for his life. A young man who is finally woken up. A lot of people were trying to spin all these narratives saying, oh, well, Skip's tweet was this. Tried to use this kid nearly dying to try to cancel Skip, which I thought was very poor taste for those who were trying to do that. Which Skip just gave his honest opinion. What's up, Feltimore? And Skip has said a lot of things then. What's up, DC? They're not resuming the game because it's too much that went on in that game. But they said if the Ravens win Sunday, they'll have to do a coin toss to see where the game's going to be played. If it's going to be played in Cincy, they'll have to do a coin toss to see who wins. Like to basically break the tiebreaker, I believe. That's what they're saying. That's what I'm saying. What's up, AB? What's up, Markel? I'm going to get to Bartscott in a minute. Because Bartscott was out of line for what he said and what he did. That was very unacceptable what he said. And what made me upset is everybody was going off on Skip, but ain't nobody go off on Bartscott. Y'all weren't trying to cancel Bartscott. Bartscott said something pissed off. That's why I said it's this double standard outrage. Y'all were just pissed at Skip because y'all don't like Skip, and Skip said what he said. But you don't hear Shannon going off on Bartscott. You don't hear anybody going off on Bartscott. And that's crazy to me. That everybody forgot what Bartscott said. It's like Bartscott got a pass because everybody was focused on getting rid of Skip. What's up, Uncle Leon? Happy New Year. I gotta call you, but every time I try to call you, I fall asleep. But I'm gonna try to call you, Uncle Leon, this weekend. But it seems like everybody forgot what Bartscott said. Why did y'all forget what Bartscott said, but y'all got on Skip? This is what I don't understand. It's the double standard when it comes to being upset. I don't like Skip. I've always wanted Skip to be canceled a long time ago. But you all use Skip baseless comments because of your dislike for him, and this kid who died twice and got resuscitated, you guys use this kid's death to push a narrative to destroy Skip Bayless, and I didn't like that. Y'all should have took Skip out a long time ago. And that's the thing that pisses me off. You guys tried to use this kid's near-death experience to try to cancel Skip when y'all could have been canceled Skip a long time ago. Why does it take a kid who done died twice and got resuscitated to do that? That's what I don't understand. Yeah, they saying it right now. Yeah, the game will not be resumed and is canceled. So they said if the Ravens win this Sunday, then they'll have to do a coin toss. They're gonna do a coin toss. Yeah, I'm glad he's okay. Exactly, Felton. He did that. That's what I'm saying. Skip has always been tasteless. But everybody wanted to say something now. Everybody wanted to say something now because they were like, this is the perfect opportunity to get him. And then they were praising Shannon, which I don't understand why they tried to give Shannon any bail. But Bart Scott was very wrong for what he did and nobody said nothing. Bart Scott tried to accuse Teehiggins of trying to hurt Damar Hamlin, which was very distasteful. Then he came out apologizing after everybody found out, because everybody was on Skip. Once they saw it, everybody was like, oh, no, we finna get this guy too. Why would you say that? And, Teehiggins was walking out the locker room with his mom just crying in tears because he felt like he may have killed Damar Hamlin. And this is why I kept trying to tell people, y'all got to calm down because y'all are going way too overboard with this. This is football. You could die anytime. There's been people who nearly died in the game before Damar Hamlin. It's just that they woke up like right then and there. It didn't take 9 or 10 minutes. Yeah, his first words, he woke up and said, did we win the game? I was like, man, that's how you know, man, that guy there love his teammates. He love his team. Good-spirited man. Yeah, Micah called him out. Micah called him out because he's like, dawg, that's BS. And I believe his dad, that Teehiggins did not hurt his son intentionally, and that Teehiggins did a clean football play. Just keep your prayers up. We're here with Damar. Teehiggins, everybody came to Teehiggins' aid because that was tasteless. Yeah, Charles Hughes. Yeah, thank you, Dion. Exactly. Yeah, that was his first words, Felton. Did we win the game? That was his first words. Did we win the game? That's why I told you guys. Guys are prepared to die when they get on the field. That's why I was telling people I didn't have a problem with them playing the game if they after he left the field, but if they didn't want to play the game, I was fine with it. But my thing was, everyone tried to use what Skip said. Skip said nothing wrong. He didn't. He was just speaking like about the implications of the game because there's other guys out there that want to play too. They just probably didn't say it. They didn't say it. Now, would I have tweeted what Skip said? Nah, I wouldn't have tweeted it. But would I have been upset if somebody else tweeted it? No. Because at the end of the day, this was a huge game. And this is for everybody. It wasn't just about Hamlin. Everybody was on that field. But the players and the coaches said, no, we don't want to play. So I understood. I'm like, okay, cool. That's why I said if the players and coaches didn't want to play, that's fine. There was no right or wrong answer. But for everybody to use that tweet because of their personal vendetta against Skip, to use it against that man who almost died twice was disrespectful. when y'all should have been canceled Skip. Skip should have got canceled on other things he did. The Deshaun Watson, how he came off at Deshaun Watson. The things he said about Floyd Mayweather. All of this stuff that he's done in the past. And y'all pick this time, man, screw all of those people who tried to use that tweet to get rid of Skip. Screw you guys. Because you guys want to talk about non-empathetic. Y'all were non-empathetic when y'all tried to use that tweet to get at somebody because y'all hate him. Just because I don't like Skip, I'm not going to lie and say, oh, Skip said something wrong. He didn't. That's his opinion. But I'm not going to use that against him to try to take the attention off of a young man who nearly died. Then Bartscott came out. Everybody was focused on that. Bartscott, I didn't hear any analyst go off on Bartscott and what he said. Now, if there was an analyst who said something about Bartscott, hey, I'll apologize to that analyst. But I didn't hear any sports analyst. I didn't hear none of these guys y'all trying to crown come at Bartscott. It took Michael Parsons and the players and those on Twitter and those who are in Hamlin's family to basically say, why would you even say that? Teehiggins, if you watch the tape again, Teehiggins lowers his shoulder. His shoulder hits him and Hamlin tackles him with his chest. So it was a hard oomph. So he fell down and you saw everything was legal. So for you, Bartscott, to say that, you are a piece of freaking shit. That's what P.O.S. stands for. You are a piece of shit, and you've always been a piece of shit. Especially when you played for the Jets. Can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. No, I can't. Because the shit you pulled, what if this man passed away and the last you saw Teehiggins was that is because of him that the kid almost died? Do you know how much mentally that would have scarred Teehiggins? Teehiggins probably mentally can't play for the rest of the season. He probably can't play for the rest of the season at all. He's probably mentally out of it, and you would say that bullshit. Shannon Sharp, dog, if he wants to leave, then leave then. Nobody give a shit, leave. Listen, I was done with Shannon Sharp a long time ago when he disrespectfully left Kobe out of the top 10 of all time. I was done with him. I was done with him when LeBron James cost the Lakers a chance to win, and he didn't give them no blame. He blamed everybody else. But you could bounce. Like, nobody care if he leaves, leave. It's not his show. It's Skip's show. If it wasn't for Skip, you wouldn't have been where the hell you're at right now. He allowed you to use the platform, so whatever endeavor he tries to go to, you owe Skip for showing your talents. So y'all could get mad and say, oh no, but Shay got no. If it wasn't for Skip, Shay wouldn't be there. Shay would have never exploded like he did. So as much as you hate Skip, and I don't like Skip, Skip has put a lot of black analysts on. Whether you like him or not, he's put a lot of guys on. Nobody would have known about Shannon Sharp if it wasn't for Skip. But I've been saying cancel Skip since First Take. Since Cold Pizza days, I haven't liked Skip. None of y'all, nobody canceled him then, but he should have been canceled. His disrespect of Allen Iverson. His disrespect of Kobe Bryant. He should have been off of TV. How you gonna say Kobe Bryant's the closest to Michael Jordan, but yet you gonna say that he isn't in the top 10 or top 20? The hell are you talking about? If you say Michael Jordan and you say Kobe's the closest to Mike, then he's number 2 all time, dumbass. So what are you talking about? That don't make any sense. That's like if you're saying that somebody was close to winning, like they were right there behind the guy who won the race, wouldn't that make him number 2? What are you talking about? Like, people got to stop with these conjectures. People got to stop with all this BS. Yeah, he put Stephen A back on too. Exactly. After Stephen A torpedoed his own career. No, Skip don't mess with the other white dudes, cuz Skip don't like them. Skip hang around a lot of the brothers. That's us. At the end of the day, that's how he feels. Yeah, Shannon didn't put Kobe in his top 10 when you used to root for Kobe. You were a huge Kobe fan. Now all of a sudden, you don't put him in the top 10. It take for Kobe Bryant to die for anybody to recognize it. Man, stop it. Everybody like HD, you just put him as the best. Man, I put Kobe as the best after he and it wasn't because of the points or all of the stats. No, I go by a basketball player on offense. I've never seen anybody with the bag that he has. The only ones I've seen that had a bag like he had was Akeem Olajuwon and Isaiah Thomas. Like offensively, the bag he got. Then defensively, he shut down your best player. This dude would drop 50 or 60, and then he shut down the other player on the other end. Are you kidding me? And that doesn't warrant one of the best of all time? But yet, you guys want a cap for a guy in Shannon Sharpe who not too long ago disrespected Kyrie Irving. Disrespected Kyrie Irving. When Kyrie did it, nothing wrong. Kyrie did nothing wrong. Then this is the same guy, right, who disrespected Randy Moss to try to get T.O. in the Hall of Fame because Randy Moss was going first ballot, T.O. wasn't. So we're just going to tear down black men just to put this guy in. I guess that's what we do, right? And everybody talking about Shannon gonna lead the show. Lead in, bitch. Leave. With your big C ass. Leave. Lead the show. Leave then. Nobody care. Leave. I don't give a shit if you leave. Leave. Go start your own show. But nobody would have known about you if it weren't for that baseless ass white boy over there. So leave. Nobody cares. Nobody give a shit. Leave. Just go. I'll open the door for your ass. Here. There the door. Bye. Peace. Go do what you gotta do. Cause it ain't no love over here. Ain't no love over here. Not all the BS that you've been saying. You disrespect the Lamar Jackson, but yet you don't disrespect Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, or none of these other guys. You don't say one lick about them. It took you like 5 or 6, 7 years just to say something about Aaron Rodgers. It's like, dog, everybody knew Aaron Rodgers was a piece of shit. It took your ass like 5 or 6 years to see it. Then you disrespect Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen has a bad game. You don't say nothing. You quiet as a church mouse. No criticism. Justin Herbert can't close a damn game to save his life. Nope, you don't say nothing. You just focus on his stats. Lamar Jackson, I don't know if he could throw the ball consistently. Now all of a sudden, he trying to jump on his jock strap now. Skip, they need to pay that man. Pay that man, Skip. Skip, he don't need to go see another down. Now, here's the new narrative. Here's the new narrative right here. Here's the new narrative, everybody. This is the new narrative. Lamar Jackson is sitting out because of a contract. Why would he wait this long to sit out for a contract, dumbasses? Do y'all know how a PCL works? Because I tore my knee before. When you sprain your knee, especially your PCL, dog, it hurts like hell. And it is hard to get back right. It takes time. But everybody want to bring up, oh, well, you know, he's doing this to sit out. He's going to take his time. No, Lamar Jackson is really hurt. He's really hurt. He's trying not to force himself out there because he doesn't want to hurt his team. But no, everybody got to come up with a narrative. That's all these guys do. Have you heard any of these shows talk about Dana White? Have you heard Shannon Sharp bring up Dana White beating the hell out of his girl? Yet when Ray Rice did it, it was world news. Everybody talked about Ray Rice, who did it in self-defense, but he got crucified. Dana White does it, oh, it was self-defense. Ray Rice did the same thing. But y'all said Ray Rice was guilty. So this cracker's guilty. Why y'all ain't say he guilty? Why y'all didn't say he's guilty? Y'all crucified Ray Rice, but y'all get this white boy a pass? Man. Man. Right, Mello. It's ACL, MCL, or AC or LCL. Yes, if it's a sprain, it takes weeks to recover. It's the truth. It takes a while. Yeah, Data's a piece of shit. But I ain't heard none of these people talk about Dana White. These YouTubers tried to actually say it was self-defense. I went to this YouTuber and asked him, well, if it's self-defense, what was wrong with Ray Rice? Oh, well, Ray Rice punched her and knocked her out. I don't give a damn if he knocked the bitch out. She should never put hands on him. He did it in self-defense. All these women yell equality, equality, equality. But when it comes to a man being is self-defense and knock her ass out or slap her, everybody loses their mind. You're not supposed to do that to a woman. Well, a woman ain't supposed to do that to a man. If you want to fight like a man, you're going to get your ass whooped like a man. I tell women that. I tell my nieces all the time, don't put no hands on no man. If that man puts hands on you, call the police or call one of us. We'll handle that dude. But don't you in your life put hands on a man, because I'm not going to defend you. Because if you put hands on that man, you're as guilty as he is. And if he's protecting himself, I give him the right to protect himself. If I had a daughter, I tell her the same thing. Don't put your hands on no man. Because if you can't fight like a man or take a punch like a man, don't mess around and get your ass whooped like a man. But yet, y'all didn't use that same logic for Ray Rice. But Dana White gets a pass. He gets all his sponsors. He's allowed to go do what he wants to do. It's despicable. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It is disgusting what has gone on with this world. This world is so screwed up. The media is so full of shit. I was the only one, and I don't even like Skip. I was the only content creator telling the truth about the tweet, telling the truth about the whole situation, that these media and this air Skip down. They weren't doing this for Damar. They don't give a shit about. Bartscott came out and was disrespectful. Teehiggins lowered his shoulder. Didn't do nothing. Exactly. Nobody talking about Chris Beard. That's the facts. I don't understand why it takes for somebody to nearly die to see that somebody is a piece of shit already. I been knew Skip was a piece of shit. So when he put the tweet out there, I didn't see nothing wrong, because that is classic Skip. Skip has been doing this for years. Skip only cares about the show and his sports. If somebody passes away playing the sport, he gonna say like this: he knew what he was getting himself into. He signed up for it. It took for that tweet. Right, that's what I'm saying. Let's see if they push for these players limited health care, even after, or health insurance, excuse me, even after you leave the game of football. Then I don't know what else. I don't know what else will. We should be talking about guaranteed contracts now. But you know what they were talking about? They were just talking about the incident and talking about Skip Baseless, and then, but contract ain't on that. The NFL's like, nope, we not finna do that. And that's the sad part about it. But Bartscott, you are a piece of shit. Somebody should have slapped your punk ass in the mouth. You've always been disrespectful. You've always said the wrong shit. Oh yeah, you gotta blame the players. Players have always been at fault. Because the players, for some reason, don't want to smarten up. It's one player in the league or attempt to go for a starting job. Because all these quarterbacks in the league are trash. It's a shame. Nobody came to Cam Newton's aid. Nobody. Everybody was like, man, I got my contract. I got my contract. About self-preservation, but not looking at the big picture. And this is the problem, especially black quarterbacks, when the game is over. So think about it. You got all these positions that white quarterbacks or any white athlete can get after the game is over. Like, let's look at Eli Manning. And I'm not trying to pick on Jamil's team. Shout out to Jamil King, man. I'm not trying to pick on his team. But Eli Manning, if he didn't have the last name Manning, do you think they would have stuck it out with him as long as they did? Hell, let's talk about Alex Smith. Do you think they would have gave Alex Smith, if he was black, do you think that he would have gotten the opportunities? No, he wouldn't have got the opportunities. And people get mad when you tell them the truth. It's like, bruh, I don't like to talk about race. I hate talking about race. But we got to talk about it because we're dealing with the same shit in sports that our fathers, our mothers, our grandparents, that we can't even get a job. We can't even get a job. We can't even get a job in the front office. We got to fight for that. We can't even get any ownership. My thing is, My thing is, why can't we get any ownership? It's been all these years, and we can't get one thing on ownership. We can't get no ownership at all. None at all. What's up with y'all? And that's how it is. We can't even get no ownership, and it's sad. And we got to keep fighting for stuff. But if you white, you can walk right in there. They'll give you everything. They'll give you a layout. They'll give you a company card. They'll give you everything. Us, we still going through the same things. But Bart Scott is a piece of crap for what he said. Should not have said that about T. Higgins. T. Higgins did not mean to hurt that boy. He was just doing the same thing. Hey, Mom. You already know. Your son, he's finna come by and say what up to you tomorrow. He coming in town. Shoot, he probably want some mama cooking. Well, he gonna have to eat pasta. That's how it is. Hey, baby, you had a good day? Come in a little bit. You had a great day? Mm-hmm. Yeah, every time we build our own, they do tear it down, but I'm about to head out, man. I'm finna eat, chill with the fam. But listen, Bart Scott, you a piece of crap. T. Higgins did not mean to hit that kid. He was trying to bend down and get out the tackle. You a punk. And all you other people out there that use Skip Bayless, to use this kid who nearly died twice on the field to tear down Skip Bayless, screw you guys, because that was disrespectful what y'all did. Thank y'all for listening. I'm out. Damar Hamlin, I'm glad you're up and you're awake. I'm glad that you're able to speak now. I mean, it's a blessing. Like I said, when you play this game of football, man, it's life or death. Any wrong move you could die on that field. So, congratulations to him and his family that he's awake, man. I'm out. Easy.